Hello YouTube, Helen the Russian here, and boy am I happy to be home tonight. Everybody been hearing about this new Uber app for drivers, and I was quite curious. I listened to all the other videos from Drive Girl Drive and a few other people. They talked about features, and I didn't see any of these features on my app, and I kept checking it's updated. In fact, I updated it manually just this morning, and it showed that yes, it's all updated and nothing was different. Not in the morning, probably around 12, I went out and I thought, okay, I'll do maybe a couple of drives. I had some other things to do, so I thought, oh, I'll do that. So I pick up a ride at Delano, and that's when I discover that app is not working properly. Navigation does not work, meaning it shows you from point A to point B, that blue line, but the arrow doesn't move. It doesn't show you blow by blow. So thankfully that one ride that I given from Delano, they were going to Chinatown to Ramen Soba. I know where that is. I don't need navigation. And funny enough, as you drive, it doesn't show you moving, but it counts down the time. So app knows you're moving, but just doesn't show and doesn't give you any directions. So I'm like, okay. I thought it's a temporary glitch, and like I said, I was on the way someplace, so I thought, okay, well, I'll leave it. Logged off, went about my business, came back home, which is all my phones I set to switch to my home Wi-Fi, meaning everything gets updated automatically when I'm at home. So I had some lunch and I thought, right, I'll go drive a bit again. I left the house probably at 5, and my first 2 rides were on Lyft, and then I get an Uber ride, and it was a search, so I go, okay, let's do this. It was ostensibly the pickup was at Link, and I noticed there's the same issue with navigation. It doesn't navigate you to pickup, and it doesn't navigate you from pickup to drop off. So I get there, and the guy actually was at Harris, but I was able to call and suss that out, and he is now going to some random local location. We're talking Blue Diamond past Durango. So I really need navigation. It's a private house. So I tell him, I said, look, Uber navigation doesn't work. I'm going to use a second navigation, which I have a second phone. So I put on Waze and we're going. And I explained to him, and passenger can see it. The arrow is not moving. It doesn't show that we even left the pickup. So I take him there, and before I even get there, there is another ride request, and it says possible premium pickup or whatever it says. I think it says that when they're gonna pay you to drive for a pickup. But anyhow, I accepted that, and this guy was going to UNLV event downtown in Bonneville, and again, navigation doesn't work, and at this stage I'm thinking, well, yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with all that really. But, once again, I put the second navigation, and he's local, so we were discussing the best ways. He agreed with my route, and it was a bit of a traffic. Well, not a bit. Once we get there, was a lot of heavy traffic. I avoided most of it, but coming to the event, I think there was 5,000 people attending. Yeah, you could tell. And at that stage, I'm seriously thinking, I don't think I want to do it, but I thought, okay, maybe another ride. I'm close to the strip, shuffling around the strip, you don't need navigation, so that's okay. And I get this ride request. Well, it said whatever number Industrial Road, and it's at the back of Circus, and I know there is nothing there, so I'm thinking they probably didn't realize they need to put Circus, so I go up front to the Circus, and on my way there, when I'm on Circus Drive, I'm thinking, I better call them. And that's when I realize I go to call and they change the settings. So basically, long story short, it appears, and I might be wrong, but at least on my app, they updating the app to the new version as they go along. But on a Saturday though, whose bright idea was that? People at Uber, dearest friends, are you serious? You can't be serious about that. And the reason I realized that, like I said, it's totally new setup for a call, and the call does not go through. I get up front, the person is not there. I keep trying to call, and it just goes silent for a very long time, and then it drops. So no message, no nothing. And I thought, okay, I'll give it one last attempt. The little motel behind Circus, I'm thinking maybe they're there. So as I'm driving back, it was 3 girls, and they actually came out. So, and then she says, we were trying to call you, you didn't pick up. I said, it didn't ring, so it wasn't working at all. I said, I was trying to call you, and it didn't work out at all. And then once I got them in the car and click pick up, then there is the message actually comes up, like without me doing anything, going, there is a message from the passenger, and it's her saying, we're by the pool. And I'm like, okay, lots of good that does to me now. And the girls, I go, okay, what's the address? And it shows navigation error altogether. It happens sometimes, but in this case, it was continuation of the same thing. So they tell me, they're very specific about 5001 West Bonanza Road. I go, okay, yeah, that's fine. So I put it on Waze, and we go there. We get there, it's a car dealership. I go, is that where you're going, girls? They go, no, no, no. And I'm trying to figure it all out. And then thankfully, one of the girls goes, it's Bonanza and Nellis. I go, oh, sweetie, that's the other side. That's East Bonanza. That's the other side. But I said, please update it. And I took them there. So we were finally able to find it. They actually, I thought they were locals, but they're not. They were visiting, and they were attending a wedding. And there is some kind of banquet hall inside the strip mall on there on Bonanza and Nellis, which obviously they didn't know where they were going. And I never been there. But yeah, once I dropped them off, I couldn't deal with all that anymore. And again, the navigation wasn't working. Same thing, it just stays frozen and it doesn't show you're moving and whatnot. Bottom line of it all, can't really say that new app might be amazing and there might be some great features. But in the meantime, once again, dear IT people, do you not think, like who thought it would be fantastic to do all these updates on a Saturday? In Las Vegas, of all places, because it sounds like people in the other markets already got all that, so they're kind of rolling it out slowly. And like, really, somebody sat and goes, oh yeah, that'll be fantastic. Let's update that app in Las Vegas on a Saturday. Yeah, when we have massive functions, we have Justin Timberlake concert going on at T-Mobile. We have you in Alvino with 5,000 people attending, not to mention all the regular Saturday night traffic, and then leftover NAB people that some of them left to party. I'm like, awesome. Good job, Uber. Yeah. I hope you realize I'm being sarcastic. Anyhow, everybody, have a fantastic evening. I hope it's wouldn't be as stressful it was for me. But sideline though, the money was alright, especially that ride that I took the guy from Blue Diamond to UNLV was 2.2 surge, so the ride itself came to $40 and he tipped 10, so that was $50 just on that ride. The ride that I took there was $20, the girls were 17. So overall, I have $100 for about 4 hours worth of work. So that's good, but it was not a way to go, Uber. All right, have a nice evening, everybody.